Okay, welcome back to me playing through the original Legend of Sword and Fairy, a classic Taiwanese game from the mid-90s. Where we last left off, we had the main character who's living at an inn sometime in ancient China. It's not really specified when. And he's living here with his aunt. His parents were wuxia fighters, but they have disappeared and gone missing. He hasn't seen them in a very long time, and he dreams of becoming like them. And on this specific day, there are 3 Miaozu, or 3 Hmong people, who have come to stay at the inn. And they have gone off to live in their rooms, while your aunt has began preparing for dinner. So, let's continue where we left off. So, let's go into this room here, where we will meet again the leader of the Miaozu, just to see what he has to say. Okay, and he says, Layla, 想早点休息. So he says, I'm so tired. I want to early rest. I want to have an early rest. 想 is want, 早点 is early, and 休息 is rest. So I want to have an early rest. That's all he has to say. Notice that we have some paintings here, so pretty okay attention to detail in this game. In an older game, it's pretty good. But look how we have like this one and this picture are basically the exact same, or they are the exact same. But it's still a nice touch. And we have this bed over here. We have some empty shelves and cabinets, some tea, and a flower. You also notice as we go into the room with his 2 partners that we also have the same paintings again. And here we have 2 paintings that are the exact same on the same bed. So let's see what they have to say. So he says, 这房间看起来蛮舒服的. So this room looks to be full and feels nice. So this room looks to be perfectly suitable, perfectly okay for me. The though here is highlighting the function. 今天早上可以好好睡一觉. So why do we have this song swan here? Why aren't we using something like 终究, which also means finally? So before I actually get onto that, this means today finally can good sleep. So today I can finally have a good sleep. But why are we using 终swan here instead of something like 终究? So both of those words mean finally, but the difference is that 终swan is usually used after a period of hardship, after overcoming difficulty, after a long time, to kind of show relief. I can finally sit down to have a rest, he is saying. So he's traveled a lot and now he can finally take a rest. Whereas 终究 is a kind of a different meaning of finally. It's more about conveying a sense of inevitability or something that happens as an ultimate outcome. And it often carries a tone of resignation or an inevitability that might not be entirely positive. So, for example, in the end, we still couldn't solve the problem. So in this sentence, in the end is kind of the same meaning as finally, but they weren't able to solve the problem, so it's kind of a negative meaning here. So that is the difference between Zong Swan and Zhong Zhou. And here we have, again, Zong Swan, because he's traveled far, and he can finally have a good sleep. And then why do we have E here between Shui and Jiao? Usually the word is just Shui Jiao, but he has E here, which means 1, to highlight that he's going to have 1 sleep. He's going to go to bed and wake up 1 time. And it goes in the middle. Alright, and he has nothing important to say. The other guy says, he says, I'm so hungry. 怎么还不上吃的过来? So, why still have not sent food? 吃的 you eat, so 吃的 just means to eat. Something that you can eat, and 过来, which means to come here. here. So why have you not brought any food here yet? I'm so hungry. Right, so there's nothing to do there, but we get some words in to learn about. So let's move on towards over here, where the ant has something to tell you. And she says, 小瑶，你来的正好. So, 小瑶, the main character, 你来的, your coming, is perfect. You've arrived just on time. So notice how 来的 here is not just it's more like coming, because it's the means it's kind of a noun. She's not saying you coming here. It's not a verb. It's kind of a noun. At least we would think about that in English that way. So she says 快把门口那个臭要饭的赶走. So she says quickly take the door that smelly wants a meal, and make him walk away. So gonzo means to drive away, to chase away. So the ba here is just kind of illustrating that he needs to take something, and usually it's used for negative, because she doesn't like this guy over here. So ba is sometimes used in a negative way, and this guy is called a cho yao fan. He's smelly, cho. He yao fan. He wants a meal, and the de is just signifying that he is a noun. So this entire 4-character phrase here means beggar, kind of a colloquial word to mean this. Okay, and a derogatory way at that. And then she says, 免得. She says, 免得妨碍咱们做生意. So, to avoid, and what is she avoiding? The de here signifies what she's avoiding. 妨碍, which means to hinder. 咱们, which is we, it's not woman, it's 咱们, which is talking about them too, not all of these people. She's just referring to her and the person she's speaking to. 做生意, do business. So, drive out this beggar who's by the door, in order to not hinder, to avoid not hindering our business. And she walks away. Let's see what the beggar has to say. And so you tell the beggar, choo choo choo, go, go, go. Woman, yeah, 很穷. We are also very poor, 很穷, very poor. 没钱分给你. We have no money. 分给, it could be just gay, but they use fen to mean to divide. They are dividing the money that they already have to give to him. So, we have no money to give to you. And he says, 我不是要钱. I don't want money. 我只想讨些酒喝. I just want to ask for some alcohol to drink. 小兄弟, little brother. Not actually his little brother, it's just kind of a nice way of calling this little guy. He says, 拜托一下. Can I ask you a favor? 给我一点酒吧. So he's ba to be polite. He's asking a request here. Give me a little alcohol. 无偿, 无偿. So chang is often put at the end of a verb to mean if something can be accomplished. So he's saying 无偿, 无偿 to say no way, I can't do that. It can't be accomplished. Then he says, 给婶婶知道了. 我真爱妈. So found out, if my aunt knew about that, I surely would be scolded. Jun here means surely, and Aima means to be scolded. And so the gay here, which is quite interesting, is used to mean if, not give, like it is up here, which is not extremely common. It's not as common as the gay to mean give, but just realize that it can mean if. Ni gan kuai zoba. Again, we have the ba. He's trying to be polite to get this guy to leave. And gan kuai is just very quickly. Just gan here means to highlight the kuai, to make sure that he knows that he's gotta hurry up and leave. So walk, which means walk, but here just means to leave. Very common phrase in China. It's just like ugh in Chinese. 没酒喝，我一步也走不动。没酒, no beer, no alcohol to drink. 喝，我一步 I one step, 也走不动. Also, 走不动 I will not move. So no, I will not even move one step. It's a very different kind of sentence than the way that you would hear in English. It says, 我就行行好吧. The 行行, 行 often means to walk, to do, or you see in things like yinhan, like a bank. But here, 行行好 is meaning to be kind. So Ba again, he's asking a request. Please just be. Can you just do this for me? Can you be nice to me just this once? Okay, so you gotta find some alcohol. We got tea, you got a pot, and we got this I guess flower plant here that does not have any flowers in it. So where should we go? Yes, here's the kitchen where your aunt is. Talk to her. Okay, and she says, 小妖, again, the main character. 快把桌上的酒菜, quickly, here we see the ba again, quickly take the alcohol and the food that is on top of the table, and 端上楼去. 端 means to carry, so carry 上楼, upstairs, and 去 just means to highlight that you gotta go. So quickly take the alcohol and food on the table, upstairs, carry it upstairs. Okay, and so here it is. I guess I gotta click on it. 对了, yes, that's it. 就是那盆赶快端去给楼上的客官. So yes, that's it. It's that plate. Quickly, 端 take, 端去 take, and give the clients, the customers, the guests, 客官, as we saw on the last episode, who are upstairs. Right. But I have alcohol. Maybe I can give it to this guy. Joe, alcohol, 求求你. Basically, I beg you, 给我酒, give me alcohol. You say, 不行不行. No, no. 行 is often used in the north of China to mean okay. In southern China, they often use hao instead, but people everywhere just use both hao and xing. Especially on the phone, those differences are seen. 这是给客人喝的. So the 的 here again is meaning as a noun. The 喝的 is the drink. So this drink is for the guests. So we will take this upstairs to the guests. The other guy was sleeping, so we'll take it to these guys. Right. And you enter. And, okay. He says, 2大爷. Again, 大爷 is kind of a respectful way of referring to people older than you, and 位 is a measure word for humans. So, you two older gentlemen, 粥菜送来了. The alcohol and the food has arrived. 拿进来. So it says, take it inside. And Lai is just kind of highlighting that he needs to come. Okay, and you give it over to them. And he says, 这是什么粥呀? So what is this? What is this alcohol that you gave me? 一点味道也没有. 一点 a little bit. 味道 means flavor, and 也没有 is highlighting that it does not have any. It doesn't have any flavor. So it says it doesn't even have a little bit of flavor to it. And then you respond, oh, 大爷你有所不知. Older gentleman, and he's using the polite form of 你 of you. 有所 everything you don't know. Basically, he's saying there. Or there is something. 有所 there is something. 不知 you don't know. 这酒奶 本地的名产. This beer, this character here is not super common in modern Chinese, but it's pronounced nai. I mean, it's an ancient word for is. So this alcohol is Bendi, the local, the ownership of Bendi. So local Mingchan, famous product. So this alcohol is a famous product of this region. And he's probably using this character here, this nai, because he's trying to be polite to these people. And in these circumstances, we often use more polite language, like the nin here, than we would usually. And what type of alcohol is it? It is guihua jiu, which is osmanthus wine, which is a type of wine that's not really found that often anymore. I went to a museum in Chengzhou in Jiangsu province a couple years ago, and there was a cool museum that had all the old wines. It'd be cool if this stuff comes back into fashion, but it's not like they sell this at bars as much as they did maybe hundreds of years ago. So then he says, 清香 gan chun. So qing shang has a refreshing aroma, and gan shao, gan chui, gan chun, sorry, that's a more obscure character, means to be unmatched. So unmatched fragrance, aroma. It has an unmatched smell to it. And then he says the wu bi also means unmatched. Actually, the gan chun here means sweet and mellow. Gan, sweet, and chun means mellow. So it's an unmatched fragrance, and it is sweet and mellow. He says, 连当朝的贵妃娘娘都爱喝的不得了呢. Or 不得了, actually, because this is when this phrase is here, it's used liao. So 连 even, Dang Chao, this dynasty, and these four characters here, the Guifei Niang Niang, the imperial consort, the noble consort, a high-ranking wife or concubine of the emperor, all love to drink. And the Dubu Liao, Budo Liao, is just expressing extremely. And then at the end we have Na, to kind of show that it's a he's giving an explanation here to them. So he's saying that the imperial consorts of the current dynasty all love to drink this. They really love to drink it. And he says, Nazo, take it away. Nazo, take it away. 我们喝光烈酒才不要娘们喝的酒 We 喝光 we are only used to drinking very strong alcohol 烈 strong 酒 alcohol 光 here means accustomed to or it's their habit only then not want women's alcohol. So in total he says we are used to strong alcohol and we don't want to drink alcohol that women prefer. The tie here is just used to emphasize that it's a negative response to the main character's request. 那么 then 小的 again, like the last episode, he's referring to himself in this way to be humble. 再给您换一壶来 I will go get you again. I will again give you another pot, or I guess another whatever drink, whatever you would call this. It's not really a pot, but yeah. 不必了 there is no need. 咱们自己有带酒 We ourselves have brought our own alcohol. So we brought our own alcohol. The zuji here is just to highlight that it's these two. And again, Zaman here is referring to we as in these two, not including him. Okay. So you have the alcohol back in your pocket. So let's see if we can give this alcohol to the beggar. Joe, cho ni, so alcohol. Please, you, Iko, just one sip. Drink just one sip. That would be good. Okay, keep saying that. Okay, so that's everything for today. We've given him the alcohol. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Hopefully you learned something. And next time we will go over some more words and continue with this story. Thank you.